Hey gang, well, WWE Great Balls of Fire is, well, it's in the history books, and whether or not there's going to be another one next year, well, that one's going to be kind of hard to say, but, well, I can't say this one wasn't too successful. There were some matches on here that had predictable winners, and then there were some matches on here that had winners on it that really kind of took me by surprise. And there was a bonus match that made me go, why? So let's get things going with the results portion of this little video. And of course, we start things off with the pre-show match as Neville defended the Cruiserweight title against Akira Tozawa. And your winner, still Cruiserweight Champion, Neville. And the opening match of the show was Seth Rollins taking on Bray Wyatt. And your winner is Bray Wyatt. Nice shirt. And in a battle of former tag team partners, Enzo Amore took on Big Cass, and your winner is Big Cass. Then the tag titles were on the line as Cesaro and Sheamus defended against the Hardy Boys in a 30-minute Iron Man match, and your winner is still the tag team champions, Cesaro and Sheamus. And the women's title was on the line as Alexa Bliss defended the title against Sasha Banks. And your winner by countout, Sasha Banks. The Intercontinental title was on the line as The Miz took on Dean Ambrose. Your winner and still Intercontinental Champion, Dean Ambrose. And in an ambulance match, it was Roman Reigns taking on Braun Strowman. And your winner, surprisingly, was Braun Strowman. And of course, it was a bonus match between Kurt Hawkins and Heath Slater. Heath Slater won it somehow, but nobody seemed to see it on TV. And the Universal title was on the line as Brock Lesnar defended the title against Samoa Joe. Your winner, and still the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. Okay, so, yeah. You know, something kind of hit me about this pay-per-view. Usually around June, the big pay-per-view that they would always have was the Great American Bash. And they decided to give us this. Just saying. Go figure. Neville keeping the Cruiserweight title from Akira Tozawa. Not a surprise. I think if they want the Cruiserweight title to really change hands, I think they should do it on a big, major pay-per-view. Hopefully we're going to see Neville defend the Cruiserweight title at SummerSlam in some big match capacity. Probably won't be taking on Austin Aries. Too soon? Okay. Bray Wyatt defeating Seth Rollins was, I gotta admit, quite a surprise. I mean, Bray Wyatt has not had the best pay-per-view record so far this year, but him defeating Seth Rollins really took me by surprise. And I have a similar story to tell you guys here after I do the thoughts on the pay-per-view. Big Cass defeating Enzo Amore, that's no big surprise. Obviously they have big plans for the big man, and what they are, I don't know, but something tells me they're going to give him some stupid gimmick and it's going to really make people hate him. Sheamus and Cesaro keeping the tag titles in the 30-minute Iron Man match, the score being 4-3. From everything I read about it and heard about it, it was a very close match and very well done match, very good match. So hard to say if they're gonna continue this rivalry or if they're gonna get somebody else to go against Cesaro and Sheamus, but if this leads into SummerSlam, it's gonna have some kind of wild, crazy stipulation. Alexa Bliss keeping the women's title, Sasha Banks winning by countout. Yay, I guess. I say for anybody out there who bet on that match, if you bet on Alexa, well, you were right, she kept the title. If you bet on Sasha, well, she she won the match, not the title. So I say give yourselves a couple of points for that one. The Miz keeping the Intercontinental title from Dean Ambrose. Is it me or is Bo Dallas really starting to look? Nah. I mean, there have been rumors going around that he may join up with the Wyatt family, but I'm like, the Wyatt family's pretty much disbanded, so yeah. Braun Strowman defeating Roman Reigns, and then Roman Reigns getting his revenge on Braun, and then all of a sudden the internet explodes going, did Roman Reigns go too far? I'm like, I don't know. I mean, Braun tipped over an ambulance with Roman in it. Roman Reigns backed the ambulance into like a semi-truck or something like that. And this feud is more than likely far from over. Heath Slater defeating Kurt Hawkins. Was anybody really paying attention to that one? Anybody? And Brock Lesnar defeating Samoa Joe to keep the Universal title. That was a pretty big surprise. But sadly, it looks like right now we're going to get Lesnar Reigns 2, and I don't know how they're going to make this match even more unwatchable. I don't know, make Vince McMahon the special guest referee, or Triple H. How if they do that again? Oy, oy, oy. All right, real quick, the story I want to tell you guys, and then I'm going to get to the shout-outs. So I was going to the laundromat last night to do some clothes. It seems like every time I go to the laundromat here in this town, something kind of weird or strange happens. You know, whether on the way down there to drop off the clothes, or on the way back here from getting the clothes. And on the way back here from getting the clothes, I see a guy riding a bike on the highway. And I didn't get a really good look at the guy, you know, until he got close enough to where I could see him. And I swear to you, gang, he looked and dressed up like Bray Wyatt. I see. He didn't have the dreadlocks, but he had the long hair like him. He had the beard like him, the hat like he wears. He dressed just like him, and I'm sitting there thinking, I thought Bray Wyatt was in Dallas. What's he doing here riding a bike? So yeah, it was a little weird. Alright, gang, I got some shout-outs to some channels I hope you guys will go check out. Some of these channels are doing their Great Balls of Fire reaction videos, and some I really hope you guys will go check out and subscribe to. So, here we go. Will's World, Danny Knightmare, Wrestling with Regret, Rayne Q, LifeOfMaracle, WhatCulture Wrestling, Gordon Maston, Mark Boy 316, World Famous Flea Market, Ring of Honor Wrestling, Vintage Extreme, Title Match Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, The Wrestling Collector, George Redcorn, RF Video 1, WCPW, Arcadian Vanguard, MotionlessNC, WrestleLamia, Controversial Wrestling Shoots, Highspots, Matt Jerishow, One True Fan, Kayfabe Commentaries, TCWWrestlingOnline, YaBoyCompton, Tomer Hendon 15, Spot Show Wrestling, For Wrestling Fans, GFW Wrestling, Sammy Guevara, and congratulations to Sammy for joining up with Impact Wrestling, RADPROEmbryonix, Mabel Mania, Old School Wrestling Network, Slat Rock Wrestling, Christian Maracle, Leeflix, Jim Cornette's Talking Sense, Hockey Mask Guy, Colt Cabana, Wrestle Reel, NorCal Pro Wrestling, WrestleManiac 1130, and Trader Jack 641. Well, I hope I will see you guys for Battleground. I'm trying to get excited for it. Punjabi prison match. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, I can get excited for this one. I think. We'll see. Thanks you guys so very, very much for watching. Please go check out those channels and subscribe to them. And of course, if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. And I will see you guys next time around. Hope you guys are keeping cool from this insanely bad hot weather. So until Battleground, God bless you all. And as always, stay strong and rock on.